Hello everybody, happy Tuesday. Okay, this is, I don't know, I kind of have the card. Sure, right? You're like, I don't know what I'm doing today. So we are going to play with this gorgeous blended season stamp set. Sorry it took me so long to get on. I lost my switch for my lights and I found it, we're good. And these ones, as I focus, hello Scarlett, are the Stitch Seasons framelit dies. So like gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I've got bits and pieces everywhere here. Okay, let's make this thing work. So first thing we are going to do, are you going to get mad if I mix a little bit of new with current? So this is my current, meaning Blended Seasons is only available for the month of August. Hello Kathy, hi Terry. But there is one coming. I can't resist because it looks so cute with this. Do you see this? Okay, so this one is coming. This is called the Buffalo Check stamp set. And I have got to admit, it's pretty stunning, okay? Now, I was just using it, so I'm gonna give it a little once over to make sure that I get rid of the last color I was using. Hello, girls. So I thought you wouldn't get mad because, you know, you can get this coming in about 2 weeks. And if you get the Blended Seasons now, then you can get your $6 off coupons. You know, it's like a win-win for everyone. Okay, so first thing we are going to do is I have just got a piece of very vanilla cardstock. Now, I should use, just a sec. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use here. So normally I haven't been using my Whisper White, or the grid mat, but I'm going to for this just because I'm going to get a little bit messy here, okay? So first thing we are going to do is I want to have this pattern to kind of go with it. So I'm going to ink up this bad boy. You can kind of see I'm getting a little crazy here. So if you're feeling frustrated and you need to take out aggression on something, this is a great way to do it. But all I'm doing right now is, you can see, I don't ink it by tapping the stamp on it. When I've got a big stamp like this, I tend to go this way, okay? I have to have that Buffalo Check. Yes, you do. Okay, so I think I've kind of got it. Now, if you were trying to make sure that you didn't get any little like lineage, like you can see in there, I'm going to get some lines. You can actually use a brayer to put your ink on and it will work just as well. Okay, so what I do here is I kind of line up my vanilla paper. Hello, Anne. And I just leave it like straight, flat, ta-da, done. Then I take my Buffalo Check stamp and I kind of run it along the edge, and so that I can just go straight over top like this. Now this is where I get a little bit, I'm going to pull it back towards me because I don't have enough leverage when it's out that far. Hi Doreen, I am quite heavy-handed with this because I want it to really, really, really absorb all the ink. Now, I could have set this up on my Stamparatus ahead of time, and that way if you miss a spot, you just go back in and done. Fix it, right? Ta-da! Okay, so now let's pull this off and we'll see how we did. Okay, so we didn't do too bad. You can kind of see there. Now, this one I did earlier. This is like another one. Is it better to get this stamp on wood or clear? Okay, I would absolutely get clear, because then if it's on the Stamparatus, you just keep like, you know, winging it over it, and it's not a big deal. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, so I'm just going to grab this. Now, I don't normally use my Stampin' Trimmer unless it's on the table like for a class. I have to admit I am more of a like big cutter kind of girl. But what we're going to do here is we're going to come in. I'm going to chop that off. And I actually did that pretty evenly. That's not bad, is it? Okay, and so then we're going to come to here and I'm going to do, I want to put a 2-inch strip, but I don't want to end it in a vanilla zone. So I'm going to end it, does that make sense? I want to end it with, what's it called? Hello, Tanya, with the Cajun Craze on both sides. Okay, so this now needs to be 3 7/8 of an inch wide based on the card that I'm doing. So we're going to come in here, we're going to chop that off. Okay, so now I've got my piece. Now again, not a big deal that I missed a tiny spot in there because it's going to go behind something else. And I'm not tossing those bits because I can use them later, right? Okay, so we have got this. Now we're not using this one. Okay, next step. We have got a Cajun Craze piece of cardstock, and I've got that gorgeous kind of leaf image that's in it. Now this one, all I'm going to do with this, and this is not difficult to do, you're going to create your own designer series paper. Do you like how it paused for dramatic effect there? Your own designer series paper. Okay, so kind of want to go through and just make sure you fill in now all the kind of gaps around it, but I am going to stick that strip kind of right here-ish, so I'm not super concerned about getting it kind of mixed into that zone. Now this one I am going to turn around because I don't want it to match up exactly with the old one. Okay, so we're all good, got it. I don't have a big cutter, so I love my trimmer. Oh, they totally do. I am so with you. Okay, now if it's personal use, I absolutely use my trimmer, but because I'm usually preparing for classes, whatever, I'm not pulling out my trimmer to cut, 60 of a card. It'll torturous. Okay, so this part's easy. So all we're going to do next is we're going to take this and we're going to assemble some bits. Okay, just to get the bits out of the way, because my experience is when I leave bits on my desk, number one, I drop them in ink, and number two, I lose them. Okay, so we got that, and then we're going to take this little piece here, and we are also just going to slap. Oh, it's not, I didn't do it perfect. Okay, well, we're going to fake it, right? Fake it until you make it. There we go. Okay, so we got that one on. Now, next thing we need is we need a bit more. There it is. A very vanilla cardstock. Okay, so again, I can take this and I can put this off to the side. I've got my card base up here. We don't need that. But we are going to go into our dies and we're going to grab not the largest. Just a second. We have got 3 of these. Okay, so we've got this size, and then like jumbo size, which is stuck in my packaging. But, and I know some people, this makes them crazy. They're like, get magnetic sheets. But what you need to understand about these dies, check them out. You've got 2 layers of stitching, and you're going to see exactly how that works right now. Okay, so I'm using just my regular platform. Okay, had to check what I was doing. Now, I am not keeping the negative component to this time. I'm only keeping the one part, but I'll show you what it looks like anyway. Can you see that? Am I even on? Hello, Jen from Iowa. Okay, ready? So you guys, you want to be getting this bundle right now. Like, this is it. As of, what is it? Like a week from now, you can't get it anymore. You won't be able to order it. And these stitch dies, they're kind of a must for your stamping arsenal. That's what we're gonna call it. Okay, so check this out. Not only do I get this gorgeous shape here, but look, I've got the gorgeous kind of leftover shape right here. So if you centered this beautifully, you can put it on a card. I'll show you some other samples that I've got done with it so you can get an idea. But this is the part that I want here. Okay, let's move it off. Get it out of the way. Got this one. Now, we're going to go back to that same super cute leaf image. It's funny, I feel like this one keeps calling to me. It keeps saying to me, use me, use me. Anyway, we'll see, whatever. Because, nobody should be concerned by the fact that the paper is talking to me. You're in love with stitched dies. Well, core, you have to, like, my stitched shape ones, they're my go-to. I'm so bad. Okay, so now, this part, relatively easy. Coming in, taking a little memento, and then I'm going to take, I want this one over here. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and kind of angle it like this, and we're going to stamp it. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, now this is the fun part, and some of you might get bored, and I apologize if you get bored. So what I am going to grab right now is I'm going to grab my blends, okay? Now, there's going to be some colors, and I'm going to warn you right now that you're going to be like, wait a minute, we don't have that. Well, we do, coming in the holiday catalog. So some of these, you're going to have to take a deep breath and wait, but you're going to understand why you would want them. Okay, so this one again, this is Cajun Craze, okay? So I'm gonna come in here with my Cajun Craze, and I always do my dark. Oh, you're playing fetch with a puppy. Okay, so now I'm going in with my light Cajun Craze, making sure I'm using my right one, yeah. And I just, boop, boop, boop. Okay, so I kind of just get over all the white spot first. Now you can see right now, you're like, oh, Ange, that looks hideous. Yeah, it totally does. I'm aware. I promise I'll fix it. And we're just going to come back. Is it bad that I love the squeaking sound I get from the marker? I think it's a school teacher thing. I'm like, whiteboard markers, and they make that funny squeak, squeak sound. Okay, sorry, my tongue's sticking out. I got to focus here. Nobody talk. Don't breathe. I'm just kidding. Okay, so here we go. And we're just gonna come in and I'm gonna kind of smooth out those lines, okay? So you see how that leaf really starts to kind of get some depth to it? Okay, so next color I'm going to use is I'm gonna use a little bit of pumpkin pie, making sure I've got my right ones. Okay, so this guy is going to be just this one right here. Please don't leave me, I'm sorry. It went out of focus? Is it better now? Okay, so Lisa, keep me updated. Tell me if it got worse or if it got better or if it's still the same. I may have to... I just had my internet fixed when we came up at the start of the summer and it was so good. I'm not getting any of that unstable connection that I used to get, but now people have been telling me that it's getting... what's it called? Dawn Griffith is on here watching. Dawn, don't terrify me. Seriously? That's enough to make me want to pass out. Okay, so now this one, a little bit weird, okay? I know you would not normally think of this as a color that one would use on their leaves, but I'm going with a little bit of mango melody on this one, okay? Ta-da! Again, you're going, hey, wait a minute, we don't have that color. Yeah, we do. It's common. So if you're like me and you're an instant gratification person, and you cannot wait, well, you can simply join my West Coast Creators team and you can get them now in your demonstrator starter kit. Or you can take a deep breath, you can order your blended seasons bundle now, get your $6 off coupon that you can use in September, and then we'll get you those, okay? Okay, so a little bit left here. It's getting better. Okay, please, Lisa, will you keep me in the loop here as to what's going on with that? Now, I am gonna grab, making sure I got the right colors here. Okay, so I have grabbed my old olive. I'm gonna do, because leaves, you know, in the fall, we've still got some green leaves. So we're gonna come in, again, like I said before, I just do a little bit with the dark. I'll do this guy at the same time. A little bit with the dark there. And we're gonna come in over here. Ta-da, ta-da. Do. Sorry, I totally can't talk and color. My tongue has to be out too far. Okay, so again, see how now I'm blending those darker spots in. You're not really seeing them anymore, but they kind of, you get that darker coloring near the veins of the leaves. Okay, sorry, tongue's out, just a sec. Do. And then kind of go over that just to make sure it blends in, okay? And then the last one that I'm going to do, and I know this might feel really weird to you, is I am going in with my soft suede. I love the colors that you're using for your leaves. Well, it's easy because you've got all of these gorgeous blends colors. Okay, and I love, I'm not going to tell you that I do love my Stampin' Write markers, but it's not the same. You cannot get these, you know, smooth images like the way that they color, and you can't get the shading kind of in them. So I have to tell you, I've kind of become obsessed with line art images, and I never thought I would say that because I generally don't like coloring. Okay, there. Smooth that out a bit just to get rid of the lines, but keeping it dark. Okay, can you see that? Good. Fall's my favorite season. I know. Well, you're going to become addicted when you get all these new blends. Okay, so I am pressing so stinking light right now just to get in that fine tip into these ones here. And I probably could have used even my lighter color soft suede. That's okay. Nobody cares. Do. Oh, that's the darker one. Ah! It's okay. Go. I did it. Haha. Carol Grove, thanks for oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, Kathy, you're like me. You're a blends addict. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do, we have got this. Now I did pre-die cut this, so I die cut out the little leaf that's from the same framelit set. Okay, I didn't grab anything else, and I just did it with a little bit of our gold shimmer paper. Okay, next thing we are going to do is we are going to grab from the stamp set, I want this one right here. Okay. Now I have been playing with these kind of on and off all all day today, and I will show you some of those other samples at the end. Okay, so this one, all I'm going to do here, and I'll show you what I do when I put a stamp on a block, is I kind of make sure that it looks centered and kind of square, right? So it's not shooting all over. Now, we do need Old Olive ink. Got it. Ta-da! Did you see my comment? Sorry, I had to leave for a second. No, I didn't get to see it. Oh, Becky, I missed it. Tell me what it was. Did you see my comment? Sorry, I had to leave for a second. So sure if you read it while I was gone. I did not read it. Don't laugh. It takes me too much concentration to stamp. Okay, so we're gonna come in this side. And we're gonna put in that sentiment. I love that sentiment. It's such a sweet sentiment. Okay, now you've seen me do this before. So all I'm going to do for this is I grab my tailored tag punch and I'm going to bring it in from this side. I'm going to chop that off, and then that's not quite where I want to be, so I'll chop off a little bit more. Okay, so I've got that. Easy, breezy, cottage cheesy. Now, linen thread. There it is. I've got it. Okay, I need to make sure that I didn't have to leave and go get it. So next thing we're going to do is we are going to take, did I attach that? I did. So I'm going to grab my linen thread and I'm going to loop it. Now I have to admit, I'm not normally a double looper. I don't know why. There's people that do the most beautiful job and they loop a ton of twine on. I don't normally do it. I normally give it a one loop job, but it didn't cut it. It needed two. Okay, so we're going to come over here. I'm going to go like that. Get these guys up here together. Okay, and then I put my finger down. Oh, okay, so I have to admit I normally use my bad finger to hold down the center of a knot, and I was trying not to do it so that it didn't look like I was being rude to you, but it won't work otherwise for me. You know when your fingers just get used to that like muscle memory? Okay, so we're gonna come in here and now we're gonna tie a bow. Okay, and then pull you back down a bit. Chop, chop. My youngest child is away at camp right now. I am so pathetic. I have never been. I'm so lost when I don't have all my peeps in one place. It kind of throws me for a bit of a loop. And I've been stalking the website for the camp because they keep posting pictures. And I saw a picture of him on the first day, and then I haven't seen another one since. I think he's hiding from the camera. He knows his mother's looking, so he's like, I'm out of here. I'm escaping home. Well, let me copy and paste. Basically, I said you're really good at talking while coloring. Oh, you're sweet, Becky, because seriously, for a minute there, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't talk and color. Okay, so come in here. I'm going to tuck this one just up and underneath. Now, I'm not trying to center anything here, so like it doesn't matter that the Cajun Craze layer below it is not all perfect and tickety-boo. Okay, so now, because the 13-year-old is away at camp, the 14-year-old is now dancing behind me. But this one, where the younger one is a bit of a performer, this one could potentially keel over and die if I actually showed him on film, so I would not do that to him. Okay, so we're gonna come in here. We're just gonna go like that, okay? Then this guy here, what we're gonna do, all I'm gonna use for this one is a glue dot. So, and I know these aren't our normal glue dots, they're just the ones from the Paper Pumpkin kits. It's kind of what I keep stocked up here. Okay, and then this piece, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of tuck it in so that it looks like it's part of that rope part, even though it's not. And then here, I'm going to take one dimensional and I'm going to slap it on the very end. And then we're going to just take snail down the rest of it, just for the levels. Why are you complaining? Enjoy the quiet. I know, but I'm so pathetic. You know how you get parents that are like, oh my gosh, yay, the kids are going back to school. And everyone's like, oh, it's because you're a teacher and you have to go back to work. It's not. I love being off with my kids. There's not enough time. What are you laughing at back there? Okay, so now the 14-year-old thinks he's super funny going, yeah, love to be off with your kids. Listen, cheeky monkey. Okay, so you can see it there. So this was the card that I had done, and I'll show you. Like, that was the one I was working from. So very, very similar. I think I moved this up. Actually, I think I like that better. We're going to pull this off gently because it has snail on the back, so you have to work slowly. And we're just going to move this up I like that better. Good. Okay, so we've got this gorgeous one here. Now, I'm not going to get to show you all these samples that I've done because I won't get to do Facebook Lives for them, but I don't know if you, okay, so Erica Serwin, Pink Buckaroo. Oh my God, like half your cards I see I want to make myself, but we copyrighted. No, just make them. Who cares if you make them? No, Becky, don't ever, I'm never worried about that. Okay, so my girlfriend, Erica Serwin, who is Pink Buckaroo, she was here in the summer after we went to Alaska, and she demoed for my girls one of the cards that she had made for her club. And so I thought I'd show you that one here. Okay, so look at this. Again, stunning. Look at how beautiful that is. So this is the one that she had done for her club, but she did share with my girls, so they got to kind of see her make it and see this before, as these products were coming out at the end of July, they saw them. So gorgeous card there. And then what I did here was I took her exact same kind of layout, okay, and I just created a fall one with the same thing. So I really just stuck to, and I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the wink of Stella on those leaves? I don't know if they catch it. Anyway, but you can see here, this is the same stamp set, same dies, it's the bigger one. I used back here, this one's coming, this is a corrugated embossing folder. And again, that same little gold leaf, a die, this is the dies from another set, but you could use any die or you could just cut your strip. But you can see there, a fall version right there. Okay, so now, one more to show you here. This one I just did today because I was busy playing with my blends. But this one is super simple. So it's not using the biggest die. It's using this kind of medium-sized die. But you can see, can you see that it's raised up there? And you've got that kind of other level to the card. So I just used, this is my Flirty Flamingo and my Granny Apple Green blends. And then I used my Granny Apple Green ribbon, but a very simple card, you guys, just on a Whisper White card base. And I actually did stamp this one on my Stamparatus. Reason being, what I did was I put the closed card, okay, so I took this, closed, into the Stamparatus. I stamped the initial flower, okay. Then I took another piece of cardstock, the exact same size as the front of my card, so that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I stuck it into the Stamparatus and I stamped it again, okay. Then with that piece that I had, I ran it through the Big Shot, die cutting this out of the center of it so that I knew I was going to get it placed where we don't want to. We're not supposed to case cards when we watch demonstrators. Oh, you absolutely are supposed to case cards when you watch demonstrators. That's what we all do. And I don't know about you, but when I can't create, like if I've got a full-on mental block, I will case cards that other people have done. That's what gets me going again. Okay, so you can see here, you guys, this set is absolutely stunning. I cannot encourage you enough to get it. So what you want to do right now is you want to head to my store and you want to order the Blended Season stamp set. You want to make sure that you use this month's hostess code, because if you use this month's hostess code, I actually have a PDF of the Blended Seasons bundle, and I will send you that PDF as well as all the 4 make and takes that go with it, okay? So you'll have a PDF of 4 cards, and it's none of these cards, but you'll have a PDF, and you'll have the stamp set, and you'll have the dies. And then, to make it even more exciting, you can choose a free package of blends. Now, when I say package, I mean a combo pack, okay? So our blends come, you can buy them as the dark, and you can buy them as the light, or you can buy them as a combo pack, okay? Which is what I will give you when you purchase your Blended Seasons bundle. So you can choose your color when you place your order. Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun today, and I know that was quite a long card, and I appreciate your patience as I showed it to you. Anyway, I hope this provides you with some inspiration. Again, like I said, not my card. This one is created by Erica Serwin, and that's what this card was based on here. This one I just played around with, and then here, playing with a little bit of old and new. Okay, so now Becky, sorry, you wanted the idea of afraid of copyright? No, Becky, go, 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 go. Get that stamp set, make it. That's why I'm creating these cards. I only ever, when I first became a demonstrator, I only made cards that I had seen. I didn't create anything on my own at first. And sometimes it's the best way to go. Have an awesome night, you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.